Hello, Potato. Good to see you. It's been a minute, Potato. It's been a minute. Hope you're doing well wherever you are, whatever you're doing, physically and spiritually. I hope it's all working out for your good. It's been a minute. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. You all making me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. You all making me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. All right. So, yes. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. What's up, Justice League? Shout out to you, baby. Okay. What's up, Nettie? Hello, Decree. All right. Yeah. That's more important than tuning in to a YouTube channel. Okay, Potato. All right. Says that they've been uh, keeping busy and healing. Yeah, that's more important than into a YouTube channel. All right. So we are thankful for you, Potato, being at the table today. All right. We are going to take a look at May babies. May babies. Okay. Those born through from May 1st this lifetime to May 30th, or May 31st, excuse me. All right. May 1st, May 1, 5-1. Gianna Bryant, 5-1. Okay. Gianna Bryant, Kobe Bryant's daughter, Vanessa Bryant's daughter. All right. She would have turned 20 this year. 20. Okay. She would have turned 20 this year. Right. In this lifetime. Okay. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and get into it, collective. All right. I've already been. It's a Sunday morning here. It's 9:34. Okay. 9:34. Current time. 97 could be significant, or 79. May 1st. Oh, Emerald. Okay. Shout out to Emerald, whatever her spiritual journey is. Okay. Whatever her spiritual journey is, shout out to her. All right. Get on it and be about it, Emerald. Get on it and be about it, Sunshine. Get on it and be about it. All right. Um, so I woke up this morning. It's Sunday morning, and here in Vietnam, of course, and I woke up this morning already kind of on fire, and in a dancing kind of energy. One of the more underappreciated, underutilized ways and expressions of alchemizing energy is dancing. Okay? All right? So I've already shook my rump a little bit. All right? This morning. Okay? All right? And I like instrumentals. Okay? Confirmation Justice League. Oh, thanks, Tamara. I do feel it is definitely slowly. It's yeah, it is. It's slowly happening. All right, and yeah, there's something about something slowly draining. Okay, slowly draining from your energy. Anti-Christ spirits, anti-Christ venom, anti-Christ energy, anti-Christ slowly draining from the energy, the collective energy, okay? The collective's auric field, okay? And I often listen to instrumentals, even if, the song has lyrics. So, for instance, Stevie Wonder sang a song called I Wish, okay? And okay, and he talks about how he wished he could go back. I wish those days would come back once more. I wish those days. Okay, so but I like the instrumental specifically of that song. So I listened to the instrumental of that this morning. The one that was really tapping in for me is the Soul Train theme song, and I posted or shared that instrumental. If you are familiar with Soul Train, okay, I encourage you to listen to that if you want to. Okay, it is in the community tab. There's a link there. Okay. The only word spoken in that song is people all over the world. Okay. Let's get it on. It's time to get down. Okay. Let's get it on. So let's get it on, collective. It's time to get down. Okay, it's time to get down, right? So we're going to take a look at May babies, and we are also going to take a look at the collective energy overall. Remember to only take what resonates. What's up, Marie? Good to see you. Happy Mother's Day weekend. Blessings to all of the upright mothers out there. I do not send Happy Mother's Day greetings to karmic ass, low vibrational Lilith and Jezebel spirits, even if they can give birth. Just because you can pop something out the coochie, don't make you a mother. Okay? Just because you give sperm and one of the 15 million or 8 million or whatever that is sperm make it to the egg, man, that don't make you a father. Okay? So, there are many demons that pop out babies from their coochie. There are many demons who lend their sperm, but they're not fathers. Okay? What's up, B? Good to see you. Amen. That's right, that's right, Deborah. All right? That's right. Bed bugs, baby. Bed bugs. Right? Again, there's something about an infestation. I had a dream recently concerning that. Okay? Spiritually or physical infestation. Okay? So again, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Nehru. I am a spiritual guide, Master Builder 33, born on the 333rd day of the year, 11/29/74, 11/11/11 is 33. I am in my full functioning power as a Master Builder 33, healer, truth speaker, once again for the 10th and final time on this planet in. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. What we got going on, let's get started with the May babies. Divine Source, Aravat, Avarat, thank you so much again for the day. Sunny, bright, beautiful, gorgeous day, okay? As most of them are, okay? What's up, B? All right. And so, yeah. And speaking of B or bees, I definitely be getting some visitations from them, okay? All right. Be careful about what you swat at, okay? Listen to me, collective, all right? Be careful about what you swat at, okay? Okay. Just let you think on that for a second. So if a bee comes around me, I don't swat at the bee. Get away, get. I don't do that to bees, okay? If a bee comes around me, I'm like, I move, but I'm not swatting at the bee, okay? Doing lovely, Lady J. What's up, sunshine? I hope you're doing well, okay? Thanks for keeping up, okay? Your ancestors are keeping up with you. So let's tap in, May babies. May babies. May 1st through May 31st. Divine Source, Aravat, Ascended Masters, come on in. Show up however you want to. Background, foreground, however you want to do it. However you want to do it. Okay? Excellent, excellent. Okay? The term dear heart, I like that. Okay? All right? I'm reminded of someone with the dear heart. Ooh, I'm reminded of something. Yeah, interesting. The name Eddie is significant, or a form of, okay? The name Eddie. Eddie. Okay? Eddie. So, we know that there are 20. Ooh, there's something about 20 Eddies, or I don't know, amongst us collective, between you and I, listening in. We might know together collectively 20 Eddies. There's something about 20 Eddies. All right? So Edward, confirmation for my father's name. All right? There's something about Eddie. Divine specifically spoke to me, Eddie, right before coming on live. Eddie. So there are a lot of Eddies. Okay? Oh, wow. Confirmation, Justice League. Okay? 1919. Okay. It is something good. Just Lady J. I don't know, William. Get a personal or private reading or take what resonates for you here. I don't know if you're getting good news. It's not my job to know your journey. Okay? It's not my job to know your journey, Eddie. You can schedule a personal reading. I call those esoteric conversations. Those are done via video. So, you can send me an email, Eddie, or William. I said Eddie. You can send me an email. Okay, William. That information is in the comment section of this video, or description section, excuse me. Description section. So, Eddie. So, we know that there's Eddie Murphy, Eddie Mercury. We know that there's Eddie Kane Jr., okay? We know that there is Mr. Ed. Mr. Ed is a horse, okay? Horse show, okay? Someone said, oh, so that's your dad, okay? All right? Someone said Eddie Dilworth Douglas, okay? EDD, Ed, Eddie, Edward, Edwin, any form of that. Eddie is significant at this time. All right? So let's go ahead and get into it. All right? Divine Source, Aravat, can you give us the energy confirmations that you would like to show through me for May babies? All of those who will listen to this or listening for May babies, okay, connected to May babies between May 1st and May 31st of this current life cycle. Namaste, Savior. What's up, sunshine? Okay. Divine Source, what else do you have for May babies? We have a few out already. We have the star card in the upright. We have the screenplay. We have the broken bed. And we have the Six of Pentacles. May babies. This is giving porn star energy. Or OnlyFans. Porn star, OnlyFans. Porn star, OnlyFans. Okay? Porn star, OnlyFans. So, I hope Eddie is not a porn star, whoever Eddie is. Eddie, this is giving porn star energy right here. Porn star energy. Okay? We have a play. Okay? So again, this could be online. This doesn't have to be theatrical play. OnlyFans energy. We have the broken bed. Okay? We have the star. So some type of popularity. And then we have money being received, okay, through this, okay? So there could be someone, a Taurus or a Gemini born between May 1st and May 31st that is a porn star, okay? Or has an OnlyFans page, okay? Involved in prostitution. They're famous for it. When is Kim Kardashian's birthday? I don't know. Let's take a look. When is Kim Kardashian's birthday? Kim Kardashian's birthday? October 21st, okay? But it's giving that type of energy. So, it's giving that type of energy. So, someone who was famous because of porn, all right? Hugh Hefner, okay? Hugh Hefner, Playboy, Playgirl, all right? Current, first card's out, all right? So, May babies, somebody could have been selling videos of you, okay? And whatever this is could be making you famous once whatever comes out, okay? It could be making you famous, May babies, okay? There could be someone who was born May who was recording you, and this is going to make you famous. You are not a May baby, but it could be that situation, okay? Hello, all right, all right, all right. Eddie was my friend. He was United pilot from Nevada. Peace and comfort to you, Eddie, friend of all right, all right, all right. And thank you so much for tuning in as always. All right, 8-3. Okay. What else, Divine Source, for May babies? We have Justice. It was in the reverse. It did not come out. It did show. All right. So, OnlyFans, pornography, prostitution. Somebody's famous for opening their legs. Okay. Somebody's popular for. Somebody's popular for it. Somebody's popular for opening their legs. Okay. This could be the town or city hoe. Okay. This could be the town or city hoe. Separate yourself. Judgment. Okay. 4 of Cups. Separate yourself. Judgment. May babies. So you have an angel here, Archangel Gabriel, or another, blowing the trumpet on something. May babies. This could be you speaking up. Hello, thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, okay. 21 in the room and 15 likes. Okay. 21 and 15 resonates for 3s. That's a 7 and a 5. 21 and 15 is a 7 and a 5. Okay, so 75, 57. Okay. Judgment. There's a trumpet being blown. Okay. On this card, this angel is holding a trumpet. Archangel Gabriel, step in. All right. We allow you, Divine Source, Erevat, and all the forms that you desire to show up and show out. We welcome it. May babies, you have judgment coming. Again, this is because someone had your information out there, or because somebody was turning your bedroom into a freak show. We got screenplay out here, a freak show. Somebody turned your bedroom that you shared with someone into a freak show. Okay, into a freak show. All right, so the trumpet's being blown. Okay, here we go. Thanks for checking in, your favorite show. All right, so Wheel of Fortune out here. Again, this could make you popular, just like the sex tape on Kim Kardashian did. Okay, I suggest you not go get ass implants and whatever else. Okay, with whatever funds you get from popularity. Okay, I suggest you not go do that. Okay, or put your entire life on display on TV. I also suggest you not do that, as the Kardashians have done. Okay? So many people are focused on money, okay? They'll do anything for it, okay? I'll do anything for money, okay? For the love of money, People will steal from their brother for the love of money. People will rob their own mother for the love of money. We got the Seven of Swords out here as I'm singing. For the love of money, people will open up their legs. For the love of money, people will beg, borrow, steal. For the love of money. Yeah, they will. Yeah, they will. We have some messages out here. We got the Tower out here. Tower message. We got the World card, a new beginning. Again, we are looking at two different possibilities, collective. You got to stay the case. Okay? You got to stay the case. And when I say that, stay the case, stay the course. Okay? What did I say? Case. So, case. There's a case. There's a case. Casey Anthony. What a dumbass low vibrational being. This lifetime. Casey Anthony. What a low vibrational ass. This lifetime. Okay? They are always watching Justice League. All right? And let me just say, what's up, CIA? Shout out to you, baby. Okay? They are always watching. Okay? So we have Seven of Swords energy. We have the Tower message, which I will read. The number 16 could resonate for you. May 16th could resonate for you, May babies. We do have a new world, new order, NWO. Okay? Further journeys into, deepening journeys into the age of Aquarius. Okay? Because we've only just begun the age of Aquarius. Rasta! What's up, baby? Rasta, what's up? It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I wondered if I was gonna ever see you again. But I see you smiling right here. Rasta the lone wolf, ride with me. Collective. Thank you so much for tuning in, Rasta. Much love, baby. Okay? May babies. Continuing to shuffle. All right? So let me show you this message right here, May babies. May 16th, again, could be significant. All right? Or May 7th, 16 breaks down to a 7. So, I keep delaying my comfort zone. I keep delaying leaving my comfort zone of bad habits. You or someone who's born in the month of May that you're dealing with or were. But now all has fallen apart and I'm forced to face my pain in a rough way. Okay? Divine is like, okay. So I am going to share with you Casey, friend of Arab hitman Kareem. Interesting. Interesting, Justice League. So I'm going to share with you for Synchronicity Collective. I am going to share with you, and maybe I should do this moving forward. Okay? When I pull energy on monthly, on birth months, maybe I'll share the names that come to me during the live of those individuals that I've interacted with that were born in that particular month. So let's go ahead and name a couple at this time. Okay? So I know and these are personal now. I talk about Gianna, right? 5'1", Vanessa Bryant, 5'5". There are other celebrities who were born in the month of May, obviously, well-known individuals. Okay? And we look up their information from time to time. But I'm talking about people that I know personally. Okay? My twin karmic sister's birthday is May 16th, confirmation. Okay? And so I'm going to name some names. Okay? Take what resonates. Okay? So, Shanita Renee, Katina Laverne. Okay? Barbara, King, Cantone. These are people that I know personally. Okay? All right? Kevin, Thomas, born in the month of May. Okay? Any others, Divine? I think that's it. Okay? Oh, Terry. Okay? Terry Fong. That was a female. Okay? She was a nurse. Okay? Terry. And Peggy. Okay? Peggy Friel. Peggy, Barbara, Katina, Laverne, King, Cantone, Kevin, Thomas, Shanita, Renee. Okay? Any of those names could resonate for your journey. All right? But take a look here. We have Queen of Swords message in the upright. I'm starting to appreciate how fair you have been all this time, and I'm not accepting my bad behavior and not accepting my bad behavior. Okay? So you chose not to accept someone's bad behavior. They showed you who they were really truly are. You chose to walk away. One of the individuals that I named just a moment ago, they used to say all the time, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. Confirmation horn honk. When they showed me who they were, I believed they ass and I got the hell out. When they showed me who they were, even though they were saying the truth, they weren't following their own advice. Okay? But when I saw who they truly were, I got out. Okay? So when someone shows you who they are, believe them, May Babies and General Collective. Believe them. Okay? All right? Katina Young has a aunt named Barbara. Okay, someone says my mom's birthday, May 19th, confirmation. All right. What's up, Nora? What's up, Nora? Okay. All right. Terry Tribble. Ooh, that was a confirmation for something. Terry Tribble. Okay. Confirmation on the spiritual coach. Okay. If you are looking for such. Okay. Weekly, monthly, bi-weekly. Okay. Spiritual coaching sessions. Okay. Meditation sessions, Reiki healing sessions is available for you in the description section by sending me an email. May Babies. Let's go ahead and get one more shuffle of the tarot. At least one more, I guess. Maybe more. All right. Let's get at least one more. Let's see what else Divine Source has for you, May Babies. All right. If your mother was honorable, okay, is honorable, I hope that you honor them. Okay, you are being called to walk away from something. Okay. Confirmation horn honk. You're being called to walk away from something. Okay, we have Four of Swords energy out here, collective. All right. Or someone is called to stop the bullshit. Okay. Stop the bullshit. Okay. Yeah, Queen of Wands energy. Someone could be getting beat with a wand spiritually, or at least that could be how they feel. Okay? That's part of the Tower message out here. Okay? Someone could be getting spiritually beaten with a wand because they kept delaying leaving their comfort zone of bad habits, and now all has fallen apart, and they are forced to face their pain in a rough way. The Tower. Okay? There's nothing like a good spiritual ass whipping. Nothing like a good spiritual ass whooping. Nothing like it. Nothing like it. I remember my spiritual ass whooping. I do. And I got one when I decided to walk away. Okay? 2004 to 2006 confirmation. 2004 to 2006, it was about, 18 months or so. All right? In that 18 months, in that 18 months, my spiritual ass whooping consisted of me walking away from divine source, which triggered the ass whooping, and then I ended up getting a DUI, ended up losing the job that I had because I needed my license in order to perform the job, okay, and ended up losing the apartment that I had in Florida. That was my spiritual ass whooping. Divine didn't need to do anything else. I came back on my knees and was like, whatever you need, I'll never turn away again. That was 2007, okay? My rededication. 2007, okay? All right? And I've never looked back since, okay? Since then, I've gone through witchcraft that caused acute and chronic kidney failure. I've gone through homelessness 3 times since 2007. 2 of those times living in my car while I was on dialysis. I never walked away, okay? When I say I do, I mean I do. You know what I'm saying? When I say I do, I mean I do. All right? Not everyone is committed as you, collective. Not everyone, and in fact, very few are. And in fact, only the collective is, only the divine masculine, only the divine feminine is as committed as you. Only your equal is as committed as you. So, don't settle for someone less. Don't settle for something less. Okay? When I say I do, I do. Okay? Through the good times and the bad, all right? When I say I do, I do. All right? And here I am, big, bad, and bold as shit. Right, Tamara? All right? Hello, soul. Soul, yeah, queen. Okay? Soul, yeah, queen. All right? So, in all of that, I never walked away after my spiritual ass whooping. Okay? So, divine source, let's close it out for May babies and get into the collective energy. Confirmation, Ace of Swords out here. Okay? For a breakthrough. This might be thunderous, or it could be thundering and lightning where you are. Okay? All right? Yep, I go with the Nike thing. Okay, just do it, baby. Just do it. Okay, Alone If I Must. I am currently writing that book. Okay, titled Alone If I Must. Okay, just do it. Alone If I Must. Just do it. Okay, so May babies, we have porn star energy out here, or someone who is making money off of you, making money off your, I don't know, your ass being in the air, okay? It looks good, so I don't care. It be in the air, you know what I'm saying? Again, collective. They think they're going to embarrass me by having my ass on camera? Shit. It's good enough to be on camera. You know what I'm saying? So you're not going to embarrass me. You're not going to embarrass me. How are you embarrassing me? No. Not possible. Okay? Not possible. Somebody out here, all right, getting paid or something, all right, off you was, okay. This could again be another Kim Kardashian journey. We have the Wheel of Fortune came out. We have Judgment coming out. Confirmation with the ending of the May baby energy with the Ace of Swords out here. We got New World for you. May babies in the upright. Okay? Or those of you who are dealing with a karmic May baby. Okay? And whoever was dealing out these 7 of Swords to you. Okay? I just heard ain't no home. So a house is a house of love. And I've learned that it don't take much to build a house. Is a house of love, and I've learned, okay, that it don't take much to build it up, build it. That's an Eddie. Eddie is extremely significant for this collective energy read. Eddie Kane Jr. Eddie Kane Jr. from the Five Heartbeats. Eddie Kane Jr. The name Kane, Eddie Kane. Eddie Kane. Okay. They better pay up, B. Okay? They better pay up. Okay? Oh, there is an Eddie Levert. Confirmation. There is an Eddie Levert. He teamed up, I think, with Johnny Gill at some point. Johnny Gill and Keith Sweat. LKG or something like that was their group. LKG or something like that. Eddie Levert. Eddie Levert. Yes. Like LKG or something, right? I think. There are horn honks on that, so yeah. Shout out to the spirit of Eddie Levert, baby, wherever you are on your spiritual journey this lifetime, or now, you're no longer here physically. Oh, that was Gerald. Oh, I'm sorry. Eddie Levert is the father. Eddie Levert is the father, right? Yes, Eddie is the father. Yeah, played by Michael Wright. Eddie Kane Jr., that is. Okay. LSG, thank you, Justice League. LSG. Yeah. Eddie is the father. Eddie Levert is the father. Okay. All right. So, something about LSG, those initials, GSL, LSG, GSL, SGL, SLG. Collective, let's go ahead and get into the overall energy for divine masculines and divine feminines. Star seeds, light workers, healers, oracles. Okay? Let's go ahead and get into it. Extraterrestrial beings on this planet that are of the light. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay? If you got my ass on camera, I definitely want the money. B said they better give me my money. All right? If you got my ass on camera, yep, I want the proceeds. Definitely. Thank you so much. Okay? I've never even been on OnlyFans. Like, what the hell is that? I didn't know what that was until, I don't know, maybe like 3 years ago when I started listening to Tarot or something like that. I heard someone mention OnlyFans, and I was like, what's OnlyFans? Oh, okay. Excuse me again. One thing that I wonder, how is it that the government allows something like OnlyFans to operate? You know that motherfuckers are on there, President Trump or wherever that company is originated from, you know, okay? Yeah, a house is a house of love, okay? When it's a true house. You know the motherfuckers on there shaking their ass, okay? You know that that's a porn or pornography based whatever. Why would you, whatever country it's based in, I don't know, why would you allow that to continue? I don't understand. Leadership can stop a lot of things that leadership allows to continue. Leadership on this planet can stop a lot of things that they allow to continue. Yeah, they can stop a lot of things, okay? The U.S., let's talk about America, okay? That's where I've spent the majority of my life. So let's talk about America. They probably are, Tamara, okay? So the U.S., listen to me, President Trump, Kash Patel, whoever they ass is, they can stop the drugs in the streets coming into the country or any other country, the leadership can, at any point in time, collective, at any point in time, they can completely shut down the shit. You don't want cocaine in your country anymore. You can shut that shit down right fucking now, Donald Trump. Right now you can shut that shit down. Why doesn't he? Because control. They keep motherfuckers addicted. They keep motherfuckers on pills. They keep motherfuckers population control, whatever they want to call it. They can stop the shit today. They know exactly where the fuck it's coming from. They know exactly. Why don't they? Why do they allow what they can discontinue, what they can stop? Why do they allow? Why? Because they don't care if people die of fentanyl. I don't care what Donald Trump's speechwriter writes for him to stand up there, okay, in his red, white, and blue and say. I don't care what they write for him to say. Okay? I don't care. Okay? The people elected these officials to this office in many cases, okay, at least in the U.S. system, are elected to these positions, and they elected their ass based on their party. What a low vibrational ass way to screen somebody. Listen to me. What a low vibrational ass way to screen somebody. Oh, so let's go ahead and interview you. Oh, you're a Republican. Yeah, I'm going to vote for you, no doubt. But wait, didn't you rape someone in college? That doesn't matter. Wait, didn't you steal? Wait, didn't you lie on your taxes? Didn't you? None of that matters. You're a Republican. I'm going to vote for you. All of the bullshit that you're carrying around with you, karmic energy, none of that. All of your low down, dirty deed, none of that matters. Oh, so you're a European Caucasian who calls yourself white when no one's white? Oh, okay, so since you're white, I'm gonna vote for you. Why? Because you're white and not black. Oh, since you black, oh, I'm gonna vote for you. Never mind all your dirty ass deeds, okay? Never mind all the bullshit that you carry with you energetically, all the lies to get into the position that you're in. I'm gonna vote for you. People vote individuals into offices, elect individuals locally, nationally, for some low vibrational, shallow ass reasons. And one of those reasons is just because of their political party. What a dumbass way to go. What a dumbass way to go, collective. Okay? And I'm not talking about just one. I'm talking about any. Republicans, Democrats, it doesn't matter. Whatever political parties are associated with your country, okay? And your elections. Whatever it is, what a low vibrational ass way to do it. Okay? You need to know someone's spiritual journey before you vote their ass into office. Okay? So what have you overcome, President Trump? What have you overcome, President Nixon, President Kennedy, President Johnson? Okay? What journey on this planet? And then we will take a look at your spiritual resume, and we will determine whether or not you are fit to take this country into the next phase of its journey. What's your spiritual resume? Oh, you carry the spirit of the Antichrist. Oh, okay. Oh, so you support coochies on coochies and dicks on dicks. Oh, you're willing to change. You're willing to support that now in order to. So you're willing to lower your standard. You know what I'm saying? Look at their spiritual resume. What have you overcome spiritually? Okay? To get to this point, to be on this ballot. Okay? Okay? Shout out to Nicholas. Okay? Shout out to Nicholas. General collective energy. We got Ace of Cups coming out here right away. No moral compass whatsoever, Tamara. Okay? No moral compass whatsoever. We got the Lovers in reverse. We got the Lovers in reverse. And the Page of Swords. Some weak-ass energy out here, collective. This ex-lover energy. This could be someone that you were supposed to have an Ace of Cups with. All right, collective? But they chose to stay immature. Okay? Someone that you were supposed to have an Ace of Cups with, but they chose to stay immature. All right? Again, continue to cut. I continue to speak against any and all procrastinators. As I look at the tower on top of one of the tarot stacks, I continue to speak against any and all procrastinators in my aura, in my energy, divine source, Erevat, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Ariel, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Shamuel, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raguel, Archangel Raphael. I continue to cut, remove, sever any and all procrastinators in my energy. Any and all. Okay? Get your ass out. Okay? I don't give a fuck who you are. You could be a secret admirer. I don't give a fuck. You don't need 6 months in order to send somebody a message to say that you're interested in them. Get the fuck away from me. And attorneys, you don't need 45,000 different clues, okay? You know the truth, okay? You moving slow, get your ass out, okay? You don't want to come forward because you're afraid of who you're going to expose through these cases, okay? Get your ass out. Karmic elected individuals, you move slow, you don't want to bring the truth forward, you procrastinating. Get your ass out. Procrastination is an antichrist spirit. I don't know why Divine is having me speak on antichrist spirit so much. That's not something I say very often. Okay? But I'm saying antichrist a lot today. Antichrist. So procrastination is an antichrist spirit. I remove, cut, and sever any and all procrastinating energies. Okay? Any and all. FBI, CIA, DEA, I don't care who you are. Any other investigative agencies around the world. Cut and sever. All procrastinators, Divine. Remove them from the energy. Remove them from my aura. Remove them from my aura. Any and all procrastinating energies. I'm guided to pick an angel number at this time. Ace of Cups, ex-lover, immature. Okay? Their fight was immature. Okay? All right? Their fight was immature. Okay? It's like a Rottweiler and a Chihuahua. It's like a Rottweiler and a Chihuahua. Okay? It's like a Borbal. Okay? And a Chihuahua. Okay? It's like a Great Dane and a Chihuahua. Okay? They were immature. Okay? They weren't even up to who you are, collective. They weren't even up to par for your journey. They were not. They were weak. Okay? They were weak. They were weak. Ace of Cups energy. Belief system. Okay? So somebody's belief system out here could be crumbling, could be changing. 0110. Hello, Pearl. Hey. Chantel, what's up, y'all? Okay? All right? You're blessed with talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Embrace what makes you different. That's your path to success. Your dreams will come true soon. One of the things that I've definitely enjoyed embracing during my, or since my awakening, dark night of the soul, ego death, one of the things that I've enjoyed is definitely being that, that out of place, awkward, whatever. Okay? That out of place, awkward, whatever. I've definitely embraced that. Okay? I've definitely embraced that. All right? So, 0110, your belief systems. Belief systems about the self. Who I am, what I'm here to do, who I came here to be. Okay? Let's continue on. Collective reading. Ace of Cups, Lovers in reverse, Divine Source. This lover in reverse behind the Page of Swords. Immature, they were not strong enough, so it wouldn't have lasted anyway. Listen to me, collective. They weren't strong. He or she wasn't strong enough, so it wouldn't have lasted anyway. Your abundance would have moved slow with this individual, okay? Even to the point of reaching zero or a negative. Your abundance would have moved slow. You could have recognized that it was already starting to slow down. Okay, when you connected with this individual, the longer you stayed in relationship, okay? Someone says they have an ex named Kevin. He's a May 14th baby. Okay, confirmation savior. What if you were, okay, so we have a question. What if you were raised that it's not ladylike to approach a man? Ooh, okay. So, let's talk about mannerisms. Okay, let's talk about mannerisms, all right? So, very good question, Lady J. What if you were raised as a female girl, okay? What if you were raised, you need to wait for the man to approach you. You don't approach the man, okay? So, this is not a spiritual lesson or teaching or path. This is a man-created thing. Why did man do this? Because man wanted to make sure to control the situation. Again, from the very beginning, man has tried to remove the female's authority from this planet. The divine feminine energy. Okay? And you could be a male and be a divine feminine. But the divine feminine energy, the feminine energy, man has tried to subdue them. So the reason why they say that a woman should not approach a man is because it gives the man all of the control. And it puts the woman in a situation to feel like, oh, if he approaches me, then I feel kind of obligated to say yes. I can feel kind of obligated to, I feel kind of, if he comes to me, then I guess it should be a blessing. If he comes to me, what if his name is R. Kelly? You know what I'm saying? Just because R. Kelly shows up in your life, okay, that doesn't mean R. Kelly is for you. Please. No. Okay. So that is again another way for man to have control over the situation, even in a personal relationship. Excellent question. Excellent question. Excellent question, keeping up with Lady J. Okay? So, do away with those earthly traditional things, okay? You know that religion doesn't work for you. That's what man teaches you, man. That's what man teaches you on earth, right? That tradition is, or religion is the key, okay? It's not, right? So just like you found out religion is not the key, and there's more to it than Genesis to Revelation, just like you found that out, yeah, okay? So if you are a female and you were raised up in that way, again, I encourage you to let go of that and relinquish that, okay? Because here's the truth, especially in a situation where you know them and they do not know you. So let me ask you a question, Lady J or anyone else, and I'm proposing it to Lady J because Lady J asked the question. So Lady J, let's say this. You know me, I don't know you. How am I supposed to approach you? In today's world of social media, where most interactions are done on social, if you know me and I don't know you, I don't have your contact information, but you have my contact information. Lady J, let me ask you a question. How are we ever supposed to come together if you have my information and you never use it and I don't have yours? How is that ever supposed to happen? How is it ever supposed to happen? Okay? Men and women, males and females in relationships, we are equal, baby. We just have different roles. Okay? We just have different roles. I stand up to piss, you sit down. We just have different roles. But we are equal. I'm no greater than you. My advice, my words, they're no better. Okay? No better than yours. Okay? Yeah. If you know, Lady J, that you need to speak up to somebody, you need to go ahead and do it, sunshine. Okay? And this is your confirmation. You need to go ahead and do it. Okay? Let go of the false positions. My mama said my daddy was a Republican, so my mama was a Democrat, so I'm a Democrat. Let go of all the shallow things, okay? Even those types of things, okay? There is a place for those types of things. I do believe a man opens a door for a lady. I do believe a man pulls the chair out for a lady. I do believe those things, okay? But I believe there's nothing wrong with a man painting a lady's toes, his lady's toes. I don't believe there's anything wrong with a woman taking care of her man's feet. You know what I'm saying? Equal, but different roles, okay? And I'm talking about together, working together, togetherness, oneness, okay? Understanding your place and understanding what things have been perpetrated on you to keep you in a submissive type of waiting for him like you are a damsel in distress. You are not a damsel in distress, Lady J, and nobody else in this collective is. You are not a damsel in distress. You are not. Okay? Two of Cups out here in reverse, so that's a double confirmation on something about a relationship, collective, from the past. Okay? Double confirmation. Divine Source, what's the outcome for this individual, this ex-lover, they're left in waiting, left in wanting, with a Hangman in reverse, okay? They're left in waiting, left in wanting, okay? Wanting you, okay? Wanting to be a part of your journey now. They're left in waiting, okay? They might want to come forward to say something. Yeah. Divine Source knows when you're ready, okay? Divine Source knows when you're ready, Savior, okay? Okay? And again, Savior, if that's something that you're still dealing with, the truth of the matter is, your energy is not ready for a relationship, okay? Right? So where am I today with this collective? Again, because my life is for a demonstration, as yours is, if you allow it to be, right? So for me, I'm not afraid of being connected to someone today. I'm not afraid of someone taking from me. There are a couple of things that are necessities. Let's talk about this for a couple minutes, collective. I love our table. I love our table, collective. I love what you bring. I love the questions. I love the inquiries, collective. Let's go ahead and have a conversation for a moment, okay? So there are a couple of key qualifications for me, okay? Talk about me, right? For the lady out there who thinks the man should approach the woman, okay? I don't know who the fuck you are, so I can't approach you, okay? And I don't have 50 options. Not for this earth angel. There are not 50 options, okay? So, couple of key qualifications for me. One is obviously you have to be in your north, be functioning in your highest, purest, truest self. You have to have healed your childhood wounds. You have to come on to this platform. When I say, I mean this platform, okay? When you have to come here, you have to be clean and clear, not like my nasal passages. You have to be clean and clear with your aura in your north node, okay? You can't be dragging around garbage from the past, okay? The last individual that I dated in 2022, before going celibate, was a doctor. She was a pediatric renal doctor, okay? A child kidney doctor, okay? I cut off that relationship with a doctor. I cut off the relationship. And do you know what I told Dr. Jennifer Willis? Do you know what I told her? I told her that I was not ready for a relationship because I, at that time, had not healed from the Scorpio, okay? I had not healed from that relationship, okay? So I cut it off with her. She didn't cut it off with me, okay? Again. So you have to come clean, clear, upright, north node, okay? Next, you have to be transparent. You have to be transparent. When I ask a question, when I talk to you, I might give you too much information, okay? But I'm making sure that I cover all of the bases, okay? I am not for a relationship where I ask you a question and your answer is yes or no, and there's no elaboration when elaboration is necessary, because I'm not a dentist. I don't pull teeth, and I'm not in that emotional occupation. You are either straightforward and transparent or you are not. The third thing is you have to be physically attractive to me. I see a lot of beautiful beings today, energetically, that I would not lay with. I see a lot of beautiful beings today that are in the physical form that I would not lay with. But you have to be physically attractive to me. Okay? Those are things that you must first come forth with. Okay? I don't care about your financial status. We can build it together, baby. I don't care about that. I don't care what your title is in this world. I don't care about that. Okay? What is your spiritual position? And have you done the spiritual work? Okay? If you haven't, you don't qualify. Period, point blank. At this point in my life, I am not bringing someone along and helping them grow up. No. You either reach a certain place and point in your life where you are ready and you are saying 100% yes, and you're ready, and then we can go, or you're not. And if you're not, then you're not the one. You're just not. Okay? All right? So, those are a couple of my qualifications in case you were wondering, okay? In case you were wondering, all right? You have to be those three things at a minimum, okay? At a minimum, okay? If you with family, child, whatever shit, nope, that's not for me, all right? Because I've dealt with mine, okay? I am not about to slow down my journey in order to have you jump on my wagon, okay? I'm not about to do that, okay? Yeah, bye-bye, baby, all right? I hope I will find love. Yeah, okay? And you continue on your journey, potato. There is someone, if it's meant for you, there is someone on this planet being prepared for each of us. Now, here's where it gets tricky as we look at the LARPer. Here is where the love journey gets tricky. Anybody can fuck up and be dismissed. Let me say that again. There could be, Lady J, okay? But I do believe this. Grace and mercy, if it was innocently done, because again, you believing that a woman's place is not to speak up, so you do not approach the man, okay? And that was something that you were taught, that's an innocent belief, okay? So I do believe this. Yes, there could be opportunities that were missed in the past, or an opportunity. You only need one divine partner. Opportunity missed in the past, but grace and mercy, now that you know, wait, that was just a karmic belief that I was told, okay? Then divine sources, grace and mercy will bring the opportunity back around again. It may not be the same person, but it will be another opportunity. So collective, what I was saying is, anybody can fuck up along the journey. Anybody can fall off the wagon. Anybody. So again, this could start off in the upright, okay? But if it starts going haywire, okay, anybody. So it could have started out as a divine union, or it could in the future start out as a divine union. If they slack off, you slack off, it can fall apart, collective. Anybody can fuck up. And this is my reassurance that I don't have to stay attached to anyone. This is my reassurance that I do not have to stay attached to anyone, because anyone can fuck up. And the moment that they do, my cutoff game kicks into gear. The moment that they fuck up, my cutoff game kicks into gear. I don't deal with cowards. I don't deal with procrastinators. If you are a coward, you are not afraid, or you are afraid to speak up, you are afraid to say something, I don't deal with cowards, okay? I don't, okay? I will cuss your ass out and walk away, okay? I do not deal with cowards, and I do not deal with procrastinators, okay? Anybody out here can fuck up, even your future partner. And that could have been one that started out as a divine partnership. They can fuck up just like you can fuck up. I could fuck up. Okay? I often say, if I ever, whoever the divine masculine female is for me, if I ever fall off the wagon, you have my 100% approval to walk away. And in fact, I encourage you to, okay, to remain imbalanced, okay? In balance, Two of Pentacles, okay? So we have balance coming here, general collective, okay? If you ever find me to be unfaithful, divine masculine female, you can walk away. If you ever find me lying, cheating, stealing, killing, destroying, whatever, working behind your back against you, against our purposes, whatever that, you have 100% authority to walk away. Yep, leave my ass at any point in time. You know why I can say that? Because I know for a fucking fact I would never do that. I know for a fucking fact. I know how faithful I am. That is why divine calls me faithful. Confirmation, motherfucker. Confirmation. That is why divine calls me faithful. That is why divine calls me faithful. Okay? So, anybody, anytime, they can fuck up. Anybody, including you, collective. But I have the confidence to say that because I know I wouldn't, because I know me. Wheel of Fortune. So we have the Two of Pentacles out here, collective. Wheel of Fortune, King of Pentacles, okay? All right, and again, return to sender, any and all low vibrational, procrastinating, sluggish, cowardly, energy, divine source, return all that shit to the sender. Return all that shit to the abyss. Return all that shit to the, if your ass ain't strong enough to show up for the collective, get your ass out of our energy. Yeah, we may have to wait a few more weeks, months, whatever for somebody else to get to a certain plateau in their spiritual journey. That's worth the wait. The procrastinating energy, you don't want to speak up, get your ass out of the way for whatever purpose you were meant to serve the collective. You procrastinate, just get your ass out of the way. Hello, Danielle. That's all great. Oh, okay, so let me take a look at what Danielle is saying. That's all great, but with due respect, hold on a second, but with due respect, tarot cards are against the... Oh, okay, never mind. All right, let me just delete your ass, Danielle, because you don't know what the fuck you talking about, okay? You don't know who you're talking to, okay? Get the fuck out of here. Okay? Thank you very much. All right. Yep. 100% agree, Savior. They have to be able to hand you your free spirit. Uh-huh. Thou shalt not judge had ass sex, okay? So, had ass sex or whatever your name is, okay? Divine source, when divine source says do not judge, divine source, get the fuck out. Thank you, Justice League. With all due respect, get the fuck out, Danielle. I was probably about to say the same thing with had they ass or had ass or whoever this individual is, okay? That says, God said, do not judge. God says, do not judge. Oh, thank you very much for clarifying, because I was just about to clarify. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay? Thank you. You don't have to leave. Okay? Clarify. Okay? All right? So, collective, we have Two of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and King of Pentacles coming out here. There's a turnaround. There's a turnaround. Okay, there's a turnaround in a situation. Divine source, we're going to get over, I think I'm going to grab the Vietnamese tarot next. A delete in the reverse. So this could be something someone tried to delete. Peace be with you. This could be something that someone tried to delete, or they tried to delete you, take you out. Okay, information they tried to get rid of on a cell phone, as you saw in that card, or some other electronic device. Okay. Divine source, what else do you have for the collective? We are heavy into relationships, loves, receiving divine partners, how divine partners can fall off the wagon. Okay. And what are your requirements? What are your requirements, collective? What are your requirements? Okay. Thanks, Lady J. Oh, fuck no. All right. Empress 0303, I got to get your ass out of here. Okay. I got to take your ass out of here. Goodbye, bitch. Okay. And I'm going to explain why after I delete your ass. So, collective, let me tell you about Empress 0303. They were just in here. Collective, this is the one who sent me the email who said they were interested in a private reading from me, esoteric conversation. They were wanting to schedule one. I sent them times. I sent them the cost. They sent me, or before that, their first email was they would like to schedule this meeting. And they said, don't worry, the sheets will stay dry. That's the individual. I mentioned them in 2 lives ago during the hermit mode live, I believe. That was her, Tamara. That was her. That was her. You were in that live. That was her talking about, don't worry, the sheets will stay dry during our meeting. Get the fuck away from me. Get out. You must be crazy. Get the hell out. You gotta be on crack. Well, that's what's necessary, collective. That's what's necessary. Okay? That's what's necessary. And we got 3. A prophecy. Okay? We have a prophecy coming. Prophecy being fulfilled. We have ancient immortal protection. Ancient immortal protection. Ancient immortal protection. Okay? Okay? And we had someone out here creating potions to harm. Okay? Potions to harm. Witchcraft. Okay? No, absolutely not. I'm glad her ass showed up. Okay? I'm glad her ass showed up. Yeah, absolutely. Adonai, I do not worship Jesus. Okay? I honor Issa, Eravat, Logo 7 Circle. Issa, Yeshua, okay? Adonai, okay? So you got another religious ass fucking question for me, Adonai. I got another fucking righteous answer for your ass. You got another religious ass fucking question for me, Adonai. I got another righteous ass answer for you. So ask your religious ass question. Okay? Adonai. I have never said Jesus. Don't say Jesus. So you can take that shit and shove it. Okay? Someone creating potions out here, collective, but didn't realize that you are ancient, immortal. Ancient, immortal. You've been here before. They didn't realize this. Okay? Issa, to that individual who said something about Jesus, shoot their ass down, okay? Shut their trap, swell their throat, okay? They talk too much. Adonai, you talk too much, okay? You talk too much, Adonai. And a prophecy up here being fulfilled, a prophecy being fulfilled, because you are ancient, immortal beings. You are ancient, immortal beings out here, collective. They didn't know this, or they did, and they still chose to try to take you out, okay? To end your journey, to keep you from fulfilling what you were here to do, so that you would have to come back here and they can just torture you again and again and again, lifetime after lifetime. That's what they were hoping for, okay? So somebody mixing potions out here, mixing potions. Divine Source, where should we go next? And again, I hope your Mother's Day weekend or just a general weekend is doing well for you, collective. Okay? Divine Source, what else do you have for the collective? So ancient beings, I'm speaking to ancient beings out here, immortal beings out here, who are here for the whatever number time you've been here in this incarnation. We have the Fool. Okay? This is definitely a new beginning. Definitely a new beginning. Religious robot swipe left. That's funny. Decree religious robot swipe left. Yeah, Justice League with their stupid ass. Okay? Yep. Dumbass. Okay. Keep it up if they want to. Okay? Potato, thank you so much. Again, my journey is a demonstration. They really are a bunch of fools. My journey is a demonstration. Okay? All right? I stand in the power that I stand in, not as a standing, as a look at me, okay? Any one of you who have tuned in for any number of videos, you know I immediately give all glory to divine source. Even for the words and truth that I speak, however strong it is, I take no credit for it. Oh, that's a confirmation. Thank you so much, Nehru. Thank divine source. I'm not here for my own glory. I'm not here for my own glory. Okay? All right? And to the weak ass women out there, say this, ladies, and say this, men. To the weak ass, whichever gender you are not, to the weak ass, so in my case, to the weak ass females that are out there, I'm glad I scare your ass. I'm glad you're intimidated. That means you're not for me, even if you thought you were. I'm glad I scare your ass. I'm glad you're intimidated by me. I'm glad you don't know how to approach me, because that means you're not the one, baby. Okay? That means you're not the one. I'm glad. I'm glad. How do I approach him? How do I? Females, I'm glad, men, that you are afraid of my aura, that you are afraid of my energy, that you are afraid of my... I'm glad, because it lets me know that you're not ready. You're not the one. It lets me know that. So again, Lady J, even though there could be those who have passed along the way who could have been and risen with you, they did not. That is not against you, okay? You learned your lesson. You know better today. Now you know that as a female, it's okay to approach someone who's a male. Okay? Yeah. Now you know that. Okay? So those who are cowards and don't approach you, collective, it's an indication that they're not the one. So don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Okay? Don't sweat it. Okay? Yep. Don't even sweat it. It's just an indicator. Oh, you look good. Oh, you got a lot of money. Oh, but you ain't said shit. You a coward. Okay? Money make people look bold. Money can make people look bold. Can make people look confident. Money can make people look that way. But in truth, this is why situations like Robin Williams occurs. This is why. Because money can make someone appear one way, but in truth, they are another way. Okay? And I don't believe Robin Williams was karmic. I believe Robin Williams needed help that the spotlight kept him from, because for whatever reason, he was unwilling to let down the curtain and pull away the veil, because money had given him a certain image in the public's eye. Money makes someone look confident and powerful, but in fact, many of them are cowards hiding behind those very things, earthly possessions. Yeah. Yeah. Like wearing a mask. Correct. When they need to heal the shadow, okay, and they just constantly run from it. When they need to heal the shadow, but they constantly run from it. All right. Emperor in reverse, comfort pet. Okay. How long have we been on? Hour. Okay. Seven of Cups in reverse. Maybe a little hour and a half, maybe. I don't know. Okay. Seven of Cups message. Since I can't control you, what have we been talking about the entire time, collective? Since I can't control you, I prefer to daydream of perfect interactions with you between us where you agree with me. So someone out here, Emperor in reverse energy, this could be someone you had a pet with. We got the comfort pet out here. Someone you had a dog with, cat with, bird with, iguana with, lizard with, you know, I don't know, turtles, koi pond, somebody that you had a pet with, perhaps. Emperor in reverse, Empress in reverse. Now that they can't control you, they're going to daydream about you. You can daydream all you want, okay? I did an egg cleanse yesterday. You can daydream all you want, okay? You will never get attached to this again, to my past. You can daydream all you want to. You'll never be attached to this, okay? Someone has a lack of self-care out here, okay? They could smell bad, okay? Decided to just let themselves go once you walked away from them, collective. Yeah, it does, Lady J. Yeah, it does. Time flies when you're having fun. All right. I wish all of you May family, but yeah, confirmations, Potato. And again, it's good to have you in the energy, Potato. I know it's been a minute. Okay. All right. So someone out here is not taking care of themselves. This could be in any number of ways. Men, okay? This could mean men not taking care of themselves, women not taking care of themselves, whoever the ex-partner is, fallen emperor, falling emperor, empress is. The one who you think will try to control you after you left them, yeah, that individual. Let's go ahead and I think we're going to pull from the stack. We're going to get some names out here for confirmations for you, collective. Who is this Empress out here, Divine? We're going to pull some names, Divine. Prepare the index cards. We're going to pull some names. Okay. Who are these individuals out here? I'm just going to go ahead and flash names up here, whatever this says. Okay. A demonic celebrity. Okay. Again, a demonic celebrity. Okay. Someone will marry someone in law enforcement, or this individual was in law enforcement. Okay. Blasphemers, okay? Again, smiling in your face all the time. They want to take your place. The backstabbers. We have the name Patricia, which I mentioned the other day, interestingly enough. Patricia, Trisha, Trish, Tia. Take a look, collective. Victor, Victoria. Take a look, collective. That's so great to hear, Potato. That's so great to hear. Okay? Okay? So Victor, Victoria, okay? Patricia. All right? Divine Source. What other names for the collective? Okay? Other names for the collective. Someone could live on Lakeshore Drive, Lakeshore Parkway, Lakeshore Avenue. Someone could live on Sunset Boulevard, Sunset Way, Sunset something, Lakeshore or Sunset. Someone could live on those streets, or used to, those streets. Okay? Okay. We have a painter and we have Hinduism. Any more names, Divine? Any more names? Okay. Someone could be from the islands, man. Okay. Or some crazy ass is from the islands. And we have Josephine, Joseph, and Luis, or Louis. Josephine, Joseph, Louis, Luis. Hello. Thank you so much for tuning in. Good to see you. Good to hear from you. Okay? All that jazz. It's good to see you. Again, it's been a while for you as well, like Potato. It's been a minute. Hello, Second Coming. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay? We have Putin, Putnam, Patton. Okay? Okay? Let me move my finger out of the way there. Places, streets, formal names. Divine Source. Let's get ready to... I was going to say take it in another direction. Divine Source. So we have an emperor out here who's trying to control you, or empress that you left. We have double confirmation on the emperor energy. We have the empress out here. We have the emperor out here. Both are in reverse. Both came out back to back, or they came out back to back with the Seven of Cups energy. Message: since I can't control you, I prefer to daydream of perfect interactions between us where you agree with me. The only thing they will ever have is their imagination to create these false interactions. Confirmation horn honk, because it's never gonna happen. Okay? That's all they can do now, is daydream. That's all they can do now, is daydream. Okay? Four of Wands energy in the upright. All right? Divine Source, what is the celebration for the collective? What is the celebration? What is the celebration for the collective? What is the celebration now that we're healed? Okay? Or when you get to that point. When you get to that point, you get a genuine offer. We have the Knight of Cups in the upright. Okay? A steady individual. Calm. Okay? One of the misconstrued, okay, things about me is when I am in masculine energy, okay, Mamba energy, okay, when I'm in beast mode energy, when I'm in that, one of the things that are misunderstood is that I'm angry or that I'm upset. But what low vibrational energy does not understand, collective, is that a balanced being in masculine and feminine energy, they can tell somebody to kick rocks and at the same time continue to shake hands, love, be genuine. You know what I'm saying? That's what they don't understand. So they're like, what? Why are you so angry? Why are you? I'm not angry. I'm not frustrated. I can crack a joke in the middle of cussing your ass out. I'm not, there's no ego here. I just speak the truth, and the truth is hard sometimes. You just speak the truth, collective. Someone couldn't handle that, certainly when you started living your truth. But at a point in time, you will receive a Knight of Cups, okay? Some type of genuine offer here, a steady individual. This individual is a high priestess, or you are, okay? They are going to bring some balance into something here. We have the Knight of Pentacles out here. They're going to bring balance into something here, okay? Balance meaning, okay? Perhaps you won't have to journey it alone, okay? The entire way, okay? They could show up when you're 40, 50, 60, 35, 28, 45, whatever, okay? 58, 62. They can show up whenever. All right? Your physical age is not so much the concern. Your physical age is not so much the concern. Okay? All right? So they're going to help you heal. We have the Ace of Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Yeah, you got it, your favorite show. That's what you need to continue to let the karmics know. Energetically, you don't have to communicate with them. All right. So there is a high priest out here. Genuine offer. They're going to help you heal. This could be a part of you that's laid dormant for a while, especially if you're celibate. Okay? And I believe the only way to reach this point is to be celibate. Okay? Personally. All right? So they're going to help some part of you. Okay? Help you go from the 9 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. Okay? All right? Divine Source. Who is this Emperor, Empress? Okay? Who is this Knight of Cups? Who is this individual? Divine Source. Okay. So we have concern out here. Who has concern? Divine Source. Who has concern? The collective or the Emperor, Empress in the upright, High Priest, High Priestess in the upright? What is the concern about? What is the concern about, Divine Source? Okay? What is the concern about? Was that the Cult card? In the reverse. Okay? So, again, this person, okay, could be not as far along in their spiritual journey as you are, and that's okay. Again, transparency, okay? Being as open and verbally communicative as you are, that's extremely important. That's extremely important, okay? At least for me it is, okay? Second time, 4 of Cups is coming here. Okay. Something about divine guidance on this path, obviously. And what divine wants you to know, give me a moment. I'm getting don't share. So you might need to keep this relationship private for a minute. Okay? They could be concerned about this. Okay? You might need to keep this relationship private for a minute. Okay? For its own protection. Okay? All right. Let's go ahead and, I think, close it out, maybe. Okay? So keeping this union private for a minute. I wasn't expecting some type of mainly love energy, but it's such a good one. It's such good confirmations, releases, what needs to be done, okay? False teachings that we were taught as children that are no longer applicable now that you are in your spiritual consciousness, okay? Earthly laws that are no longer applicable, okay? Myths, okay, that are no longer applicable, all right? Thank you so much, everyone. 29 in the room and 36 likes. It is 11:10. I think we're going to get ready to close it out. A maid or a slave or a servant. Crows speaking, so pay attention to the birds that you see on your Sunday. Okay? Pay attention to the birds. Okay? Because they're speaking. Pay attention to the birds, the feathered ancestors, because they're speaking. Okay? Pay attention. All right? So, at a moment in time, you are going to receive a Knight of Cups offer. Okay? This Knight of Cups offer is genuine, steady, steadfast, someone who's well grounded. Okay? Someone who did not follow traditions just for the sake of following traditions. All of their actions must have substance, must have reason, must resonate with them, all of their choices. Okay? You'll come into connection with this individual. And when you do, you may be called to keep this on the silent side for a minute. Okay? They get to know you, you get to know them. If this is someone in the public eye, this will make a lot of sense. Okay? Because the public, the paparazzi, okay, TMZ, okay, they throw shit all out of proportion. Okay? The paparazzi, heard that horn honk, TMZ, okay, Entertainment Tonight, whatever, they throw shit out of proportion. Okay? And we got a horn honk. So, they could make someone's romantic life, a star, celebrity's romantic life seem like a roller coaster, when in actuality it's not. This is a lesson that someone could have learned, and this is why they want to keep whatever this is on the hush for a minute. Okay? This is why someone might want to keep this on the hush for a minute. Until you get to know each other, it gets established and firm. Yes, you are my person. You are my spirit being. I am your spirit being. Yes, you are my divine partner. I am your divine partner. Any of us can fuck up at any point in time. I understand that. That's how much more valuable or that's how much more I cherish this relationship. Knowing that if I fuck up, I could lose you forever. So I'm required to be on my P's and Q's, A's, B's, C's, and O's every day. Because at any point in time, I could fuck up and lose this relationship and lose you. That needs to be understood by both parties. That needs to be understood by both parties. And it should create a level of diligence in your relationship from you both. A level of diligence. A level of diligence. Okay? Unless you really don't care. All right? So collective. Thank you so much for tuning in. 100 Potato. 100. This has been very good. I actually might go back and listen to this live myself. Okay? So glad that Empress 0303 showed their karmic ass up here. I'm so glad. So glad that so many of you were in here because you were a part of that live when I shared their email about sending me comments about their sheet staying dry during our conversation. I'm so glad they popped their ass in here. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Puh. All right? Yep. Keep it on the hush until such a time. Okay? There are many celebrities who get joined in marriage and it's not known until sometime after. Many celebrities. Okay? Many people, they don't have to be a celebrity. Many beings have marriages out here that are conducted that are not known to the wide public. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? An intimate wedding, okay? Intimate ceremony. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? Nothing at all. All right, collective? So, top of the deck. This has definitely been a collective reading. May babies, okay? Be aware, stay alert, stay alive, everyone. Thank you so much, as always, for tuning in. My name is Nehru. I am an extraterrestrial earth angel, light worker, and Gaia beacon, born on the 333rd day of the year. I am a master builder 33 and descendant of Yeshua. That is Issa. Their name is not Jesus. They are Logo or Yeshua. Thank you so much, as always, for being a part of the journey here, collective. It's good to see many of your faces that I have not seen in a minute. Thank you so much, Nora. Okay? Thank you so much, Nora. Okay. Nora's always grateful. Okay. Yeah. During our conversations, Nora doesn't say much. And when I say conversations, I mean during the lives. But she always comes on and gives a thank you. Okay? So, thank you so much, Nora. Okay? So, collective, thank you so much, as always, for tuning in and be encouraged. Thank you, all that jazz.